I'm Bridget Readel, Ag Director with Wday Radio, Weather and Ag in Focus. I have the opportunity to be with Alex Richard of Maple River Grain Agronomy here in Casselton, North Dakota. We want to make sure that you're well aware what happens here at Maple River Grain Agronomy, why they provide total farm solutions for you. Alex, how did this company come together?
Well, in 2004, we had a merger between Prosper Farmers Elevator, Chaffee Lynchburg Farmers Elevator, and AGP. Came together, formed Maple River Grain Agronomy LLC, which is owned by 3 separate co-ops. We're a good a grain company that was established in an agronomy that was established in 2004, and we're about 18, 19 years old at this point in time.
How do you keep current with the changing needs of your farmer customers to make sure that you're servicing them in all the areas that they need?
Well, first of all, I think one of our big mottos has been speed and space on the grain side, and technology and speed on the agronomy side. So we try to stay in front of the farmer as much as we can as spring's work happens, and we get a lot of fertilizer out the door application. Along with harvest, as you see going on behind us, we have a lot of grain that comes out the field in a short amount of time, and we try to handle that as best as we can.
Now, we're at your Casselton location, but this is not the only place your customers can come to find you.
Nope, this is our main location, but we do have 10 other locations all the way from just outside Valley City all the way to Rothsay, Minnesota.
What crop are you primarily focused on? Anything in particular, or are you running the gamut of what we raise in the region?
For mostly on the grain side, we're corn, wheat, and soybeans. Mostly corn and soybeans, and then some wheat. On the agronomy side, we handle pretty much all the fertilizer, crop protection, fertilizer for all of the crops grown in the area.
So that brings us to inputs.
Yep.
What can you service for a farm that who can come right here to Maple River Grain and Agronomy and get all their needs met?
So we have a lot of different, from a full service application, fertilizer sales, along with chemical application, chemical sales. So whether you want it spread or come pick it up yourself and apply it, we can accommodate either one.
Your partnerships mean that you can meet every farmer's needs across the board. That whole farm package, correct?
Yes. Yeah, we do everything we can to stay engaged with the farmer, let them know, give them feedback on what they need out of us. And a lot of that these days is coming down to technology.
So if I'm a new customer that wants to visit with you, what are the things you want me to make sure I know about Maple River Grain?
Well, I want you to know that we're a strong financial company that has been established and in the area. We do the best to serve our customers, and we do the best we feel in the area to do that.
So best in class at Maple River Grain for all those agronomic inputs for your farm.
Absolutely.
That's excellent. I have a chance today to also talk with Karl Berg. Karl is the sales manager here at Maple River Grain and Agronomy. But Karl, we want to talk about your farmers. So what are you offering this year that's new and different that nobody else gets to?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. I mean, on top of really good performance with our seed products, we have a new offering in partnership with Winfield United and any product that they distribute to provide a guarantee with those seed products that we sell. For instance, if you buy a bag of corn, whether it be DeKalb, Cropland, NK, anyone who is distributed through Winfield United, you have an opportunity to get an $80 a bag warranty on that product if you don't get 100% of your proven yield.
So is this for new customers or existing customers only?
Anybody that's purchasing those seed products from Maple River Grain.
What are your options for in-crop treatment, herbicide, seed treatment? Are they pretty wide open, or is there a narrow category you got to follow?
Sure. So the program's actually written based on Winfield United's answer plot data that they've procured over the last many years of data. Not only do they test the products, but they also test how the products interact with herbicides, insecticides, fungicides. They basically have proven that if you are to do step A, B, and C, let's say a herbicide with a fungicide, you're going to get that yield 95% of the time. So basically, if you do step A, B, and C, which many of the growers are already doing, They're going to give you a warranty payment or guarantee if you don't hit 95% of your proven yield for that field with corn.
So realistically, for your corn growers, they're already doing these practices. This is not a big change to their farm, might even be improving some of their weed control in certain ways, and they have an opportunity here to really guarantee what it'll look like at the end of the year.
Correct. Yep. It's one way to look at maybe what your inputs are going to cost ahead of season and what your guarantee will be at the end of the season, and mitigating some of that risk through this guarantee program.
Okay, so Karl, if you look at what we were doing in 2022 and as we go ahead to 2023's growing season, what's a focus that you really think needs to have a higher priority and in the farmer's mind as you plan for 2023?
Sure, yeah. This fall, early in season, you didn't see a lot, but this fall, driving around looking at crops, looking at progress, a lot of late season weeds. We're poking through the soybeans that were too late to clean up, too large of a weed size. So, maybe a focus on pre-emerge chemistry and post-emerge timing and efficiency. And I think that ties good with advanced acre that we talked about before. There's a guarantee on soybeans, $35 a unit, more per acre warranty on soybeans with the products that we Winfield distribute. And basically the steps to that are keeping clean fields for the most basic program. 95% your proven yield if you're going to go out with a pre-emerge, come back with a post-application with some residual layering. You can get a guarantee of 95% your proven yield just for doing clean fields. So the research again says that if you have clean fields, we know that you're going to get 95% of your proven yield that you have over time.
Absolutely.
So,
all right, so if I'm new to this program, I want to sign up for advanced acres. Where do I go and how do I do that?
Yeah, get a hold of a sales agronomist here at Maple River Grain. We're able to talk you through all of the specifics of the program. It's really pretty simple. It's a one-page deal with the acres you want to sign up, what crop it is, and what yield level you want to protect it to, whether it's 95, 100, or 105% on corn, and 95 or 100% on soybeans.
Would a grower need to come and see you here at Casselton?
Any of our locations, Barnesville has 3 agronomists available there, and then Casselton location has 4 agronomists on hand here to talk about that program.
Always ready to talk about total farm inputs all across the board for Maple River Grain and Agronomy, right?
Absolutely.